There is only one presence and one power active within me and throughout the universe. God, the good, omnipotent.
Hello, and welcome to our podcast. This is Unity Church of Chatsworth. Our spiritual leader, Reverend John Washington, and I am Michelle Washington, RN, pastoral nurse.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord. Paraphrasing or rephrasing from the Gospel of John, chapter 8, verse 32. For you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And so it is. Amen.
Paraphrasing from The Revealing Word by Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity. The metaphysical meaning of knowing. Knowing. There is in each individual a knowing capacity transcending intellectual knowledge. Nearly everyone at some time or another has touched this hidden wisdom and has been astonished at its revelations. The knowing that we receive from the direct fusion of the mind of God with our own mind is real spiritual knowing.
Paraphrasing from the book How to Let God Help You by Myrtle Fillmore, co-founder of Unity. What are the thoughts and what are the feelings that people your world?
Knowing is fundamental. An example of gravity. If you weigh 200 pounds on Earth, you will weigh 84 pounds on Mars. And you will only weigh 13 pounds on the dwarf planet of Pluto. So you're not heavy, you're just on the wrong planet.
God's children, sons and daughters of God, we still have in the human or in our own expression something called free will.
Yes.
Michelle.
Yes.
And free will means today, in terms of our lesson, that we can know the truth or we can not. We have the choice of not necessarily seeing, I'm going to call it the big picture, Michelle. So to know the big picture isn't I'm going to call it a commandment. It is a choice. And then I'm also very familiar with the idea that sometimes the truth cannot be taught necessarily, Michelle, as much as it can be revealed. It is not I, but the Christ within who does the work.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. Have a blessed week.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Be careful what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that
This
God is
is the day that the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And so it is.